Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Washington State Cougars offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get all you can, then get down with the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Quick strike complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Throws to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's holding. really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Finds his man. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Back to the air one more time. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds his tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Washington State has it all working right now. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got to
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. Still on his feet at the 45. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Washington wants to go quickly.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, you talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Judovsky. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Washington State going back to work on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. A real mark of experience from this junior. He knew a hit was coming, and he kept those eyes downfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph and pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Looking for a man. It's Judovsky. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it, Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Crosses the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
The give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes his connection.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll just keep slinging it. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And they will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. Washington right back to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
That is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
On second down, wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, shooting up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, we got to stop the run.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Washington.
Washington has it. Set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Judovsky. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And Again, excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brings up second and goal.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. The give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They've got a first and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the third. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They'll try the run. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Judovsky. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Central Michigan went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Chippewas always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after him. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Lining up for the PAT. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. That guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. He's
got a lot of running room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Judovsky. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Washington! And the route is on. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. The quick out. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They keep attacking through the air. Unloads it left. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to throw. It's Judovsky. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start the season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. to the air on first down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got him in the flat. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Second down coming up. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. 3-25. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home.